Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Look out.
Play action. It's Allen. Now a loose football. The Browns have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Reset. Alert. Out and go.
Play action. Watson. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert.
Now it's Watson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's...
Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands, but only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
First and 10.
Middle. What's that?
Here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Alert!
2nd and a yard.
Middle. Look out!
On 2nd down, Cook trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Stop. Where's that?
3rd and 2. Now Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Half 85. Look out!
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Monday. What's that?
On the handoff, this is Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the 3rd quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
We're set.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Watson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
That one complete to Moore. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're gonna go. It's Watson. And the rush is gonna get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Here's Allen to throw. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Tight, 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 tight.
Cooper going in motion.
What's that?
On play action, Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, 24. Set.
Watson now on first down. That's taken in by Chubb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to...
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. Shotgun snap to Watson. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
On second down, here's Watson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Again, it's Watson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Alert!
Throwing is Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
56, 56. What's that?
They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, hold. Look out.
They'll run with Hook. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Here's a handoff to Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
17.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Now Watson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Watson to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. A gain there of 27 yards. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now, 1st down throw for Watson. That'll be taken in by Moore. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
To the air again. Watson gonna look deep, looking for more. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Watson to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Cook. and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down by Denzel Ward.
Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. To the sideline, he's got Coleman. A pickup there of 13. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen will throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, home. 5 wide. What's that?
Allen to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Now it's Watson. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Watson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a